What is up and how is it going, guys and gals? You're listening to the voice of Boom Nation, and today I'm happy to be bringing you all another episode of my Black Ops 2 Beginner Tip Tuesday series. In today's video, we're going to be addressing a subscriber sent in suggestion for a video. Now, he's played a lot of Call of Duty, he's logged a lot of hours on the various Call of Duty games out there, but sometimes he still feels like a noob when it comes to aiming his weapon and getting on target quickly. So we're going to be helping him out with that, and one of the things that's most important, even though he says he's pretty good at this, is setting up the gunfight and getting your reticle in the right place before you actually see the enemy. This is going to help you zap on target a lot more quickly, so I have like 3 or 4 really good suggestions for you, and hopefully these will apply to a lot of you other guys out there. Even for you veterans that are watching this, your aim can always be improved upon, especially when going for those headshots to help you drop enemies that much more quickly. So the first suggestion I have for you guys, the first quick fix, is to take a look at your sensitivity that you're using. I have been using the 7 sensitivity religiously in Black Ops 2 for the past 2 or 3 weeks, and it's done great things for me. I've gotten 96 kill games, 80 plus kill games, nuclear gameplays, so it's definitely one of the best sensitivities to use in my opinion, but of course everyone is going to feel a little different about this subject, so try it out and see how you do. If your sensitivity is somewhere up there in the range that's too high, maybe you're over aiming and that's why you're having trouble staying on target, I would go ahead and suggest that you drop it down to 6, and this is going to be a drastic difference probably, but once you start feeling comfortable with that, begin to work your way up until you feel like you're starting to lose more gunfights than you want because of your aim, and then drop it back down 1, and this is where you'll find your true comfort zone in Black Ops 2 for your sensitivity. So there are some good players out there that use a 4 sensitivity, so maybe 6 is too high, I don't really know. Just test it out and start from a low sensitivity, work your way up as high as you can while still remaining, I think it's called the EO tech in this game. Next easy fix I have for you when it comes to zapping on target quicker and in acquiring your target, staying on target when you're in a Black Ops 2 gunfight, is using the red dot sight or the holographic sight. These are really going to help you acquire your targets more quickly. They provide a very clear line of sight and a very clear range of vision on your opposition when you're in a gunfight and when you're trying to engage the enemy. So the red dot sight is, I find it's very useful. Go ahead and try it out if you're struggling with your aim, and I think that should help you out a little bit as well. Try putting it on all your favorite guns and see if that helps. Adjust your sensitivity, see if that helps. Now if you're looking for one more way to increase your aim and you're really serious about it, then I would recommend putting a silencer on the ballista sniper rifle. Now this is kind of cool because it's actually going to force you to get a headshot if you want to get a one-shot kill, and you have a penalty because if you miss that shot, then you have to pull the bolt, and 8 or 9 times out of 10 in a gunfight, if you miss the first sniper shot or you get a hit marker, you're gonna die. So it's really gonna train your brain, train your fingers to go for that headshot, and this will carry over to using other weapons. I've experienced it, I've tried this out myself. I can say from experience it is helpful, it works, and when you start getting those headshots like more than ever, it is satisfying because those enemies will drop like flies and you will not believe how fast they fell to the ground lifeless. Definitely try that out if you can. Just play for it for 5 to 10 matches just in random public servers and see how that does for you and see if it helps you improve your aim. It is a bit of a struggle at first, probably, if you're not already a great Call of Duty player, and just try it out and see how you do. Now the last thing I want to talk about today is a rule of thumb for setting up your gunfights more efficiently and being ready for the gunfight before it actually happens. So there's 2 little mini tips here that kind of go together. The first tip is to take wide corners. Just go around those corners in a wide position. Don't hug the corner whatsoever. You can see in this private match demonstration, it's going to be so much harder to acquire your target more quickly when you're right up next to them and you both approach the corner right at the same time, just by fluke accident, but it happens all the time if you play enough Call of Duty. So take those corners wide and it's going to be so much easier to acquire your target more quickly. You'll already be aimed at them, and this goes hand in hand with the next tip, which is picture which part of the map you're going to next and where you need to aim to be ready for the gunfights and where the enemy will most likely be. So this comes with experience when playing Call of Duty, and you'll just kind of figure out where the enemies are most likely going to be when running in a certain area of the map, which head glitches they normally go behind. So, just be ready to aim there, kind of be aimed there already, or at least really close to that spot before you go around the corner, so you give yourself the best opportunity for winning that gunfight, and you don't have to swing that right analog stick around and really have to drag your aim and your cursor to the enemy. You'll already pretty much be right there. Now, on a side note, another great thing for improving your aim is use your left analog stick. A lot of people tend to only use the right analog stick and they just sit there still. That's a new move right there. Definitely use both of them to aim. It'll really help you. I use the left analog stick for finer aiming, side to side positioning, and then the analog stick for more up and down movements. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope you learned something new. If you'd like to see more Black Ops 2 tips and tricks from me in the future, there's a link down in the description that you can click on, and that will take you straight to my channel page. One thing that's cool about my channel is that you guys get to leave ideas for future videos in the comment section, and I will feature them in my videos just as I did in this one. You guys can ask questions, whatever you want to do, and hopefully I can help you guys out if you have specific questions on specific tips that you need help on in Black Ops 2. Thanks again for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a great day.